Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you a surprise TV series review. In particular, this series that I'm going to be discussing, that I decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to squeeze in two TV complete series reviews in a sense and bring you your way because it is my duty as the king, the man who sits on top of the throne of the Movie Throne, to bring to your attention, to all your attentions, this particular TV show that has gone unnoticed. And I'm telling you right now, it's very rare for the king to ever tell you guys that you have to see this. If not, you're completely fucking missing the boat and something in your lives. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't see this series that I'm going to be talking about very soon, literally until 2 years ago. And I kind of like watched it when it first came out, and I'm like, whatever, another stupid TV series and blah, blah, blah. And then I watched it. I bought the damn thing. That's how much I love this thing. And I watched it 2 times from beginning to end. And wow. Anyways, I think I kept you guys all in suspense for too long. The series that I'm telling you that you guys have to see, must-see TV, according to King Kansas, is Chuck. Yes, you heard me right. Chuck. It's 5 seasons long. It came out. Let me give you some details because I know you guys like the numbers, simpletons. It was airing from 2007 to 2012. Only 5 years. So 5 seasons, 91 episodes. And each episode, guys, is about 43 minutes long. And I'll tell you right now, you're like, holy shit, King. You watched 91 episodes, 40-something minutes. I'm telling you right now, whoever I tell to watch this show, the 43 minutes or 41 minutes or whatever the hell it breaks down to, it doesn't feel like 43 minutes. It feels like you're watching, I don't know, like a 15, 20-minute episode show. Like each episode is that enjoyable. Like you don't feel like you watched it. Like I've watched a whole entire day. Like you watch one and you get addicted. You keep on watching. I'm telling you right now, it's not the best damn thing you'll see on TV that's well written, but based on the characters and your pure enjoyment of what the hell you're watching with your own fucking 2 eyes and what the actors bring night in and night out. And it's a very simple premise. If you guys are expecting rocket science, spy this and shit, no. It's basically something goes down, Chuck gets involved, the agents also get involved, and then they solve it. And that's how it is. And it goes week to week. But at the same time, there's a progression of their relationship from strictly professional to personal at the end. And I'm telling you, wires and lines get crossed all over the place. People fighting with each other. Best friends hating each other's guts. Family hating family in one little particular point. Keeping secrets from each other, from friends. I'm telling you, there's so much drama in this. And at the same time, it's fucking hilarious because there's an amazing bunch of characters or actors for supporting cast members, you know? So if I had to, let me give you some of the actors, okay? Zachary Levi, you guys all know him. You know who he is. He's Shazam. Well, you know him as Shazam now. You have Yvonne Strahovski. She plays Sarah Walker. She's Agent Sarah Walker. She worked for the CIA. You got Joshua Gomez. He plays his best friend, Morgan, who works at Buy-More. So the best way I can describe Buy-More, it's like Best Buy here in Canada and the States mixed with Walmart. It's 2 things made into one. That's pretty much what it is. They work at an electronics store, at a Geek Squad. They know how to fix computers and shit like that. And that's where you're going to meet these 2 little yahoos. These guys are fucking hilarious. Vic Sahay, he plays Lester. And there's Scott Krinsky, who plays Jeff. Those 2 together, oh my God. And there's some singing shit that they form a band. I'm telling you, you just got to watch it. Fight Club. There's a whole bunch of movie references and shit like that. There's even special guests in this damn thing, you know. You got like Stone Cold Steve Austin, other wrestlers. You got Kristen Crook from Smallville. You got Timothy Dalton, one of the original James Bonds. Like, I'm telling you, it goes on. And even who the people they got to cast to play Chuck's parents that you find out. Scott Bakula, Quantum Leap. You know him from there. You got Linda freaking Hamilton, Miss Terminator herself, playing his mother. As for Yvonne's or Sarah's parents, you got Cheryl Ladd and Gary Cole, who plays her parents. Spies, fucking amazing. Anyways, you got Adam Baldwin, who plays John Casey. He's the FBI agent who has to work with Sara, which is a CIA. So you got two agencies that are, in a sense, in control of Chuck. I'll explain later why. You got Ryan McPartlin, who plays Devin, Captain Awesome, married to his sister, played by Sara Lancaster, who plays Ellie Bartowski. And then you got Bonita Friedency. She's like the person they answer to, like the person in charge. She's like the general. Okay? General Diane, I think her name is, okay? You got McKenna Melvin, who shows up later on. She plays Alex. She's the love interest of his best bud there, Mr. Morgan. You got Tony Hale, who's like the new prick who shows up, who's the assistant to Big Mike, played by, let me get it right here, Mark Christopher Lawrence. Big Mike, he's their boss, and then this other guy, Tony Hale, comes in as a little prick, and then he takes over and makes their lives all a miserable hell. I'll tell you right now, fucking hilarious. You got Brendan Routh. Yes, you heard me right. Brendan Routh is in it. Plays Daniel Shaw, like a spy that she worked in the past, which kind of like there's like a love interest later on. I mentioned Linda Hamilton, and you also have Matt Boner. He plays Bryce Larkin. He's the catalyst, the CIA agent that goes down at the beginning that sends Chuck on his journey. Because Chuck has a simple life. He just gets up, he works at the Buy Mart, which is like a Best Buy, fix computers and shit with his buddies, hangs out, do what they do, read comic books and all that shit. And apparently he got kicked out of school. Spoiler alert. And this agent, Bryce Larkin, you see at the beginning, that's how it all starts off. He's running from something. He steals some information on a pair of fucking glasses or something. So he decides, before he gets caught, he's going to send Chuck, this high-tech spy with all this government secrets and shit, via email to Chuck. And Chuck hasn't talked to this guy, because this guy apparently cost Chuck his scholarship and got kicked out of school. So Chuck checks his email one morning, gets blasted with all this information. Bang, all the information gets stored in his brain. He gets knocked out, and that's where he gets introduced to Sara. And, of course, John, there to protect him. He's the new, let's get it right here, Intersect. They call him the Intersect. So they have to protect him so other people, spies and shit, don't get a hold of him, so they can reveal the secrets. And while doing so, they're fighting other crimes. And Chuck, miraculously, when he sees certain people, like that stored in his brain, kind of does some flashing, and it kind of gives you secrets, and he kind of passes the message along to Sara and John, and then they end up solving mysteries. That's how it is every single episode. Then you throw a little love drama and shit like that. You got Chuck, who has a thing for Sara at the beginning, but she wants to keep it strictly. But then slowly over time, you know how it is, the charm and shit like that, he falls for her and she falls for him. And then that's kind of like a struggle. She doesn't want to admit that she's interested because she kind of put herself to the side because she's been through a lot of shit in her life, trauma and stuff. You're learning a little bit later what goes on. And oh my God, with Brendan Routh and the whole, oh my God, did she get killed kind of thing? And then Chuck eventually learns how to fight. And that is fucking on a top notch. He's keeping this a secret. They're wondering why he's showing up late. Boss and everything else, his friends, his buddies. His buddy finds out later on that he is a spy. So he gets in on it. And then, oh my God, shit goes on. And Morgan, when he gets powers or he gets whatever later on, that's when shit really hits the fan. And then it just keeps on escalating, and then get introduced to Linda Hamilton, then his father, and then his father had something to do with it, and then he didn't have no powers, and he became a nomopus, and then he got it back. Like, I'm telling you, all this shit, and then, of course, it leads up to, if I have to say anything before I let you guys go, because I don't want to tell you every single goddamn detail, because you got to watch it yourself. I don't want to ruin everything for you. Season 4, episode 9, you got to watch that. If I have to tell you, you got to, it's going to, holy shit moment. And, of course, the last 3 episodes of the season or series, you're going to be mesmerized. Shit hits you like a ton of bricks. It gives you the feels, I'll tell you right now. You never think of a show that's comedic and all this stupidness, because it is a stupid overall show, but it has a lot of heart, man. It sucks you in. Like, whoever I tell, watch the damn thing, trust the king, they loved it. Like, I had a couple of people who I worked at work with, and they like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I don't usually recommend shit. I go, you know what? I might like something, you might not. But this, guaranteed, if you watch the first 2 episodes, you're fucking hooked. They were fucking hooked, and they watched the whole damn thing. They loved it. So they probably recommend to other people, too. And I tell you guys to check it out, If you buy the characters from episode 1, if you buy Yvonne's character, Zachary's character, John's sister, and everything, you're going to be sold because it's done in a way that it doesn't bore you. Like I said, it's spy work, it's comedy, it's a little bit of everything rolled into one. It's a love story, it's seriousness, it's like I'm telling you, everything you want, it's tossed in this damn show. You didn't expect it. It's the TV series that surprises the fuck out of you. I'll tell you right now. And I tell you guys are doing yourself a disservice. If you haven't seen Chuck, I think it's streaming on Amazon Prime. If you don't have the privilege like the king to own it and pick it up for yourself, watch it on there. That's where I watched the first 1 or 2 seasons, then I bought the rest. I was sold. And just through what they've been through and what it takes for them to kind of perhaps get back together or not get together. And I know a lot of people shit about the end, the end, this and that. You know what? End was fine. It leaves you to use your brain, a little bit of imagination of what could be, kind of thing. And I'll leave it at that. But either way, check it out for yourselves. Come back and thank the king. Leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you guys thought of Chuck overall. Did you like it? Do you agree with the king? Either way, let the king know. But I'm telling you right now, you got to watch Chuck. You're doing yourself a disservice. So there you go. Whew, I can breathe a little bit of my rants there, but that's my official Chuck complete series review right here on the Movie Throne. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other TV complete series I'm going to be dropping. I'm going to be dropping WandaVision, okay? Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to squeeze in WandaVision tomorrow or on Saturday, August 31st. So you're welcome. Watch that. Because the podcast is right after that, and that's what I'm going to be sticking to and keeping it simple, stupid, as they say. So next time, stay off the king's freaking throne, and I'll see you where? Right here on YouTube land. Be the hell good. See you guys later.